Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful recap is finally in for Thursday, August 28, 2025. In today's episode, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, confronts Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown. Meanwhile, Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, and Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, have an honest talk. Also, Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, is experiencing a miracle. Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, continues talking to Hope Logan, Annika Noel, about Liam. He's urging her to not let another chance with Liam slip through her fingers. She tells him that she's marrying Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. Deacon says she can take the ring off. He mentions that Carter has a mean punch and is built like a superhero. He keeps advocating for Liam and suggests they reunite for Beth Spencer, Jordan Grace. Ivy and Liam continue talking. Ivy is disappointed but supportive of Liam's mission to get back together with Hope. Ivy does remind him that Hope is engaged to Carter. She's supportive though and tells Liam that Hope is so lucky. Liam is aware that Hope is engaged to Carter. He encouraged it, but he thought he was dying. Ivy suddenly understands and feels empathy for her former flame. Liam knows Carter is a good man and loves Hope. But Hope is his family. Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, is so excited about tonight. Will keeps having flashbacks to that night with the mystery girl. Electra mentions that it's a good thing she didn't come back that night. Could he imagine if they did it, and he didn't remember every glorious detail? Wow, she's really hyped this up in her head. I hope she's not disappointed by Spencer Jr. Will exits and Ivy returns as Electra is working. Ivy brings up Flashdance, but Electra doesn't get the reference. Ivy tells her niece what happened with Liam. Sheila tells Luna not to get her hopes up. Luna isn't going back to prison, she declares. The young lady says she has so much to look forward to. Sheila wonders how sleeping with Will changed her life. The grandmother reminds Luna that Will thinks she is dead and was tricked into sleeping with her. The killer wants to see Will's face when he hears the good news. Sheila freaks out over Luna getting ready to reveal she's alive. She stands up and says no, not until they find a way to manage the situation. Luna gets irritated. Sheila warns her that she's playing with fire. Luna says maybe Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, was right about her expecting another miracle. Later, Will approaches Sheila at the bar. Will says that booze has never done that to him before. He demands that Sheila tell him what happened, fill in the blanks. Sheila says Deacon took him upstairs to sleep it off. Will asks the granny if she came into his room that night. Sheila is appalled. Of course, not Will realizes it's a silly theory. He's really torn up about this situation. Sheila suggests he open up to her. Will explains about the mystery girl. Meanwhile, Luna cradles her belly with her hand. Oh no. Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, asks if Carter and Hope have set a wedding date. They haven't, but Carter wants to marry her right away. Daphne brings up LOPE. Carter defends Hope taking care of Liam. The nose just wants Carter to be smart. She still cares about him. Carter makes a long speech about his devotion to Hope. As Carter declares that Hope is just as excited to marry him, she appears in the doorway. Hope announces herself. Daphne fakes being nice and exits. Carter tells her about Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., saying yes to being his best man. Carter suggests they get married right away. Meanwhile, Liam stares at pictures of Hope and Beth. Thursday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful delivered a whirlwind of emotion, intrigue, and jaw-dropping revelations. Between Luna's unexpected miracle, Will standing up to Sheila, and Ivy's heart-to-heart that left viewers stunned. The day's events reminded everyone why Forrester Creations isn't just a fashion empire. It's a hotspot for love, betrayal, and secrets that can't stay buried for long. Let's dive into the dramatic happenings of the day. The episode kicked off in the Forrester Creations medical wing, where Luna Nozawa faced a pivotal moment. After weeks of tension surrounding her health, she was on the brink, yet something miraculous was about to happen. Finn was at her side, exuding his usual calm and unwavering support, while the rest of the family hovered nearby, bracing for the worst. Luna's condition had been deteriorating, and everyone feared a bleak outcome. But in classic B&B fashion, hope emerged from the unlikeliest of places. As Finn checked her vitals, a wave of relief swept over him. The results were far better than anyone had dared to expect. Luna's miraculous recovery stunned everyone, including the doctors. The timing couldn't have been more dramatic. This was not just a medical victory, but a personal one for Luna, who had endured tremendous emotional and physical strain. The scene was filled with tears of relief. Finn, ever the rock, held Luna's hand as she slowly opened her eyes, her gaze locking with his. The silent moment spoke volumes. Grief and fear melted away, replaced by gratitude and newfound strength. Luna's miracle wasn't just about her body healing. It was about the promise of a second chance, a new chapter in her life where love and determination could prevail. The Forrester family, particularly Steffi and Ridge, were visibly emotional. Ridge whispered words of encouragement, while Steffi, even from afar, expressed her happiness over a video call. Luna's miracle became a beacon of hope not just for her, but for the tangled web of relationships that surrounded her. While Luna experienced a personal triumph, tension brewed elsewhere in the Forrester universe. Will Spencer, burdened by growing suspicions, confronted Sheila Carter in a tense showdown that left viewers on the edge of their seats. Sheila, ever the enigma, had been playing her manipulative games quietly, influencing events from the shadows. But Will had finally pieced together fragments of information that painted a troubling picture. With righteous anger and a firm tone, he accused Sheila of being behind the recent chaos that had shaken his family. The confrontation was intense. Sheila, who thrives on provocation, initially tried to dismiss Will's accusations with her trademark smirk and cunning deflection. But Will's determination was palpable. He articulated every reason, every incident, and every suspicious move that made him certain Sheila was involved. "You've crossed the line," Sheila Will said, his voice unwavering. "I won't let you hurt anyone else." Sheila's reaction was classic, first a flicker of feigned innocence, then a cold, calculating glare. The tension in the room was almost tangible as past misdeeds hung like a storm cloud over their conversation. While Will had the evidence of Sheila's manipulations, her reputation as a master of deception meant she could twist reality in her favor. What made this scene particularly gripping was the emotional stakes. Will wasn't just accusing a villain, he was defending his loved ones, drawing a line in the sand. Viewers could feel the weight of generational trauma, with the Carter-Spencer dynamics adding layers of complexity. The showdown left fans speculating, would Sheila be exposed, or would her cunning keep her a step ahead? Elsewhere in the Forrester offices, Ivy Forrester made waves with a moment of vulnerability that showcased a softer, more introspective side of the character. Known for her charm and occasional scheming, Ivy surprised everyone by stepping into the light with honesty. Her conversation was heartfelt, centered on transparency and personal growth. Ivy acknowledged past mistakes, shared her insecurities, and opened up to someone she deeply trusted. The dialogue was raw and relatable, giving viewers a glimpse of a character often overshadowed by drama and scheming. This honest talk wasn't just about Ivy. It was a mirror reflecting the human condition within the Forrester universe. In a world dominated by lies, ambition, and betrayal, Ivy's choice to be truthful stood out as a refreshing moment of sincerity. The scene struck a chord, especially with those who have watched Ivy struggle to define herself outside the shadow of her family's legacy. Her conversation also subtly influenced other characters. By embracing vulnerability, Ivy set the stage for new alliances and emotional growth, signaling that Forrester Creations is not only about fashion but about personal evolution. The ripple effects of this moment promise to affect upcoming storylines in unpredictable ways. Thursday's episode masterfully intertwined the personal and the familial, reminding viewers why the bold and the beautiful thrives on relationships in flux. While Luna's miracle inspired hope, Will's confrontation and Ivy's honesty highlighted the ongoing struggles and complexities of love, loyalty, and trust. Finn and Luna's bond, reinforced through crisis, suggested the potential for deeper romance and emotional intimacy. Meanwhile, Will's brave stand against Sheila opened new avenues for confrontation, exposing the cracks in long-standing alliances. And Ivy's candid moment showed that vulnerability could be a strategic strength in a world obsessed with power and perception. The episode also played with contrasts effectively: miracle versus manipulation, honesty versus deceit, hope versus suspicion. Each narrative thread intertwined seamlessly, keeping viewers emotionally invested and eagerly anticipating what would unfold next. While the episode didn't explicitly show Sheila's retaliation, her subtle glances and calculated expressions suggested she was already planning her next move. In classic Sheila fashion, her power lies in unpredictability and the ability to manipulate others with a combination of charm and menace. Will's accusation had rattled her, but it was clear she wasn't defeated. Her next steps would likely involve intricate schemes to regain control, possibly targeting vulnerabilities in both the Spencer and Forrester families. The tension between Will's moral stand and Sheila's cunning promised high-stakes drama in the coming episodes. The actors delivered standout performances that elevated the drama of the day. Lindsay Pulsifer, portraying Luna, captured the delicate balance between fear, hope, and newfound relief, making Luna's miracle feel authentic and emotionally resonant. Scott Clifton's portrayal of Will exuded moral strength and determination, bringing a sense of gravitas to his confrontation with Sheila. And Elizabeth Hendrickson, as Ivy, impressed with her nuanced performance, conveying vulnerability without undermining the character's strength. The direction and pacing of the episode were equally noteworthy. The interplay between intimate moments and high-stakes confrontations kept viewers engaged, while the careful use of close-ups highlighted emotional subtleties. The production effectively used lighting and music to enhance tension and underscore pivotal scenes, particularly during Will and Sheila's confrontation. As Thursday's drama concludes, several storylines are set to evolve in exciting ways. Luna and Finn's relationship. Luna's miraculous recovery might deepen her bond with Finn, potentially leading to romantic developments and collaborative decisions at Forrester Creations. Will versus Sheila. The confrontation is far from over. Sheila's next moves could escalate the conflict, drawing in other characters and potentially exposing long-hidden secrets. Ivy's path forward. Ivy's choice to embrace honesty may reshape her relationships, opening doors for reconciliation, new alliances, or even romantic tension within the Forrester offices. Ripple effects of the miracle. Luna's recovery could inspire hope and courage across the Forrester family, prompting characters to reevaluate their priorities and emotional connections. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFULUPDATE YouTube channel for more update news.